The Orphanage is a 2017 novel about the Donbass War by the Ukrainian author Serhiy Zhadan. Zhadan is not only one of Ukraine's greatest writers, he's a poet, an essayist and a rock singer as well, but also an important writer more generally. Born in 1974 in Ukraine's easternmost province, Luhansk, most of his writing concerns that part of the country. Voroshilov, published in 2010, explores its Soviet legacy, while his 2014 Mesopotamia is a dark collection of short stories set in the city of Kharkiv. The Orphanage is arguably his best novel to date. It's set in the early days of the 2014 Russian invasion of eastern Ukraine. The protagonist, Pasha, is at home with his elderly father with the TV on. Pasha takes very little interest in current affairs, but his father can see what's coming and he tells Pasha to go and pick up his grandson, Pasha's nephew Sasha, from the nearby orphanage. The novel split into 3 parts representing 3 days of gradually intensifying warfare. At the end of part 1, Pasha arrives at the orphanage, but can he and Sasha make it back home? Pasha's a teacher of Ukrainian by profession and slightly disabled in one hand. He's not particularly fond of his hometown, but even though his education gave him the chance to get out, he still returned home when he'd earned his teaching qualification. He's utterly indifferent to politics and can't even remember who he voted for in the recent elections. What he does recall is that the losing candidate later died after stepping on a landmine. He was given a hero's funeral because everyone loved him, even though, Pasha adds revealingly, for some reason, no one voted for him. Sasha, the 13-year-old nephew, was placed in the orphanage after suffering a series of epileptic fits, persuading his mother that she could no longer look after him. Justifiably, he sees his uncle as weak-willed and passive, but of course he has no choice but to leave the orphanage with him. The story charts the growth of Pasha from the inconsequential individual he knows himself to be into a person of some worth, and the way his growing protectiveness towards his nephew contributes to that. Throughout the novel, the 2 main characters are in the middle of an extended battlefield, but of course they're not the only ones. Many novels about war focus on soldiers, but in this one the attention's mainly on civilians. How do they behave in such circumstances? Well, unsurprisingly, as if they're in shock, which manifests itself as a mixture of extreme suspicion, unbearable fatigue, and ever-dwindling hope. The writing's exceptionally good throughout. In terms of its storyline, The Orphanage might be held to resemble the American author Cormac McCarthy's 2006 novel The Road, in which father and son travel together across a post-apocalyptic landscape. But this is real. In some ways, of course, that makes it a much more urgent read.